Let's start off with our sports betting news and topics of the day. Alex Boris is a New York Assembly member. He filed a bill that will prohibit licensed New York sports betting operators from limiting size and frequency of deposits of wagers of authorized sports bettors. I'll break it down for you. The state of New York wants you to be able to bet on as much as you possibly can if you are a winner. Basically, some sports books will limit you if you win, and they don't want that to happen, so that's part of it. Now, as far as the deposits are concerned, still remains to be seen who exactly that is targeting, but the state of New York kind of stepping out here, saying if you win money, you shouldn't be limited to bet in the future. Meanwhile, the prediction market saga continues with a company called Polymarket, who are ready to launch its prediction markets in the United States, offering contracts on both sports and election events. Newly typed certified sports contracts include money line, spread, and total. Seems a lot like sports betting to me. Stay tuned. Los Angeles Dodgers, World Series champions a year ago. They're the first team in the wild card round to advance to the next round. 8-4 the final. The Dodgers easily take care of business in Game 1, in Game 2. Nice year for Cincinnati getting into the postseason, but not much more. Mookie Betts with a home run in a big game yesterday, basically getting involved in the action, as well as Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who picked up the win. Here is Mookie Betts after the game on wanting more than just a wild card win.
But obviously, I know we can win the whole thing. We just have to play good baseball. We have to continue to pitch, timely hitting, and play defense, and everything should be okay.
Is it fair to compare last year's team with this year's team?
I mean, not really, just because just two different teams. You know, last year we didn't have as much starting pitching. This year we have, pretty deep in starting pitching, and just different players. You know, we brought back a lot of guys with the vibe. Everything is just different. It's a different year, and so, we just enjoy where we are.
Let's get now to the Yankees-Red Sox series, which will culminate this evening in the Bronx. Great game yesterday. Final score 4-3. Yankees end up winning a back-and-forth game throughout, but the Yankees pick up a run late thanks to Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing in the game, sliding it home to pick up the game-winning run. Aaron Boone talked about just how exciting the game was last night with the Yankees getting the win.
Yeah, what a game. It's been two great games, these first two. A lot of big plays on both sides. I thought our defense tonight was, really, really good. Turned a couple big time double plays. Did some good things on the bases. A homer by Benny to get us rolling. And then, the bullpen closing it down after Roto gave us enough there, even though he struggled a little bit there in the seventh to get us, through six, set us up, and able to hang on. But what a game.
Yeah, like you said, it was a battle. We knew that coming into the postseason. That's what we talked about there the last stretch of games. It's going to be fighting tooth or nail to get it done. And obviously that was, yesterday's game and today too. So, that's the way the postseason is, and come back and do it tomorrow.
Game 3 tonight under the lights. Meanwhile, in the friendly confines this afternoon, the Padres and Cubs will finish off their 3-game series. Yesterday, all Padres starting pitching, relief pitching, getting the job done. Also, Manny Machado with a big hit. 3-0 the final for the Padres. The story for San Diego has been this incredible bullpen that they fixed together during the trade deadline. Mason Miller, Robert Suarez, both shutting things down and could be asked upon if they have a lead today to get it done. Here's Mike Schilt on the victory and Manny Machado on his big hit.
Mike, number of really good at-bats today. I was wondering about Tatis's at-bat before Manny, and then you go into Manny's unleashing one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I thought the at-bat quality yesterday was really high as well. Not as much you show for it. Again, at-bat quality, fantastic. You hit the nail on the head, Ace, with Toddy getting it started even in the first inning. And then later, a tremendous at-bat. And then Manny does his thing, puts a beautiful swing on it to give us, a little bit of cushion there for sure.
I saw a split. He threw it to me and Toddy earlier in the game. It was pretty good. So just trying to get something. He throws that fastball up in the zone and change up off of it. So you really can't sit on anything, but just kind of try to get something on the dish.
Very tight game between the Guardians and Tigers yesterday afternoon, going all the way down to the finish until Steven Rocchio ended up hitting a home run to break a 1-1 tie. Also, Josh Naylor getting involved. And the Cleveland Guardians tie up the series with a 6-1 win over Detroit. So now they'll head to a game 3, which will be at 3:08 Eastern today. It's been back and forth, nip and tuck, as they say. Good pitching, not great bullpen effort yesterday from Detroit. Here is Stephen Vogt on getting the big hit and also getting the most out of a major league debut from Chase DeLauter.
It's huge. I mean, it was an 0-2 count, I believe, and he's just ready to fire. And those last couple innings, it was not easy to see. And our guys jumped on Melton pretty well, and Bo with such an unbelievable at-bat off Herter. And for us, it was a frustrating day offensively for us, with 2 hits leading into the 8th. And for our guys to explode like that and kind of get some separation felt really good. Chase, that was an unbelievable debut. I thought everything about it was great. His at-bats were outstanding. He could have easily let that play in the first inning, rattle him, and take him out of the rest of the day. Tanner picked us up huge in that inning, getting the 3 punch-outs. But really impressed by Chase's at-bat quality, and then obviously the outfield play after the sun ball in the first. It was outstanding.
Meanwhile, in the National Football League tonight, a point spread that just keeps growing and growing. The Los Angeles Rams are up to 7, 7.5, maybe 8 in some spots against their division rival, the San Francisco 49ers. Why is this happening? Well, the 49ers will not have Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, or Jawan Jennings to go along with George Kittle and Nick Bosa. Yeah, the 49ers are just that banged up. Total of 45.5 going into tonight's game. Game time decisions and in-game live will have you covered there. Lamar Jackson missed Wednesday's practice. They're saying he's uncertain to play against the Texans. All indications point toward him not playing this week for Baltimore against Houston. Meanwhile, Zach Taylor has some big decisions to make, especially if the Bengals can't come through this week. It's been a really tough go for backup Jake Browning since Joe Burrow got hurt. Bengals just struggling to score. Here's Taylor on Browning getting another shot this week.
Do you feel like you need to add competition at quarterback for Jake at this point?
I don't. I think with every position, we're always assessing. That's Duke's job. That's the personnel department. They do a great job of that, presenting us options when Joe went down of other guys we can bring in the room as well. So we thoroughly exhaust that. I've got a ton of confidence in Jake. I'm unwavering in that. I've seen the best of Jake. I know that we can do a great job supporting him to where he can go win games for us. So I feel extremely confident in Jake Browning.
All right. Meanwhile, A.J. Brown says his social media post not directed at the Eagles this past week. Brown naturally is one of those guys that seems like he's going to have issues no matter what happens with the Eagles, even when they win. They're undefeated, A.J. Come on.